Here at the Google campus in Mountain View, California, Google's research lab called Google X has been researching and developing products like Project Glass and the self-driving car. In this short film, we'll experience the feeling of wearing glass by 3D printing a prototype and interviewing the people who've had the opportunity to wear and work on glass. Since Project Glass's public debut on April 4, 2012, members of the Google X team have been sporting glass around their offices in Silicon Valley. The Glass team members have also been answering questions on the Glass Explorers community on Google+, and giving presentations at conferences like Google I/O. Jeremy Smith, a digital strategist, attended the Creative Sandbox event at Google's New York City office. Jeremy got to wear glass at the event. He remembers.
The display was about the size of a stamp. I had to look up to see the display. The right side of the Google Glass frame was touch. Swipe forward or backward to browse through one of several panels. The panels were similar to that of a phone. However, each panel featured only one operation at a time. I was surprised by its speed and power. Glass worked just like the video. I started a video recording, swiped to a second panel, took a picture, and then did a search. Nothing lagged or slowed. More importantly, it all happened simultaneously.
Many think of the Google lab that's creating glass called Google X as a secret portion of the company. That's true, but the Glass team is expanding as Google is getting more and more demand for release currently. Based on a direct company website, Google X's Glass team is being run by 4 guys. Sergey Brin, Google's co-founder, is on top of the project. Babak Parviz, a well-known researcher in contact lens displays, is the project director. Sebastian Thrun is one of the heads of Google X and is focused currently on the self-driving car. Steve Lee is the project director on Glass, but there's not much public about his background.
I'm Nancy Blackman, and I am the author of Google Guide. I see that they're very innovative, and they just pursue things that other companies just don't try. And they pursue things that may not be in their main line, like the self-driving car. You might not think that that relates to search, but they've done Google Maps, so it has a tie to it.
Google Glass runs on Android. Many consumers will not enjoy that element until they see the custom UI developed for Glass. For app developers, apps are made for Glass using something called the Mirror API. Wearing our Project Glass prototype is interesting. Because our prototype was 3D printed, we had the flexibility of custom fitting our pair, but in the mass market, I'm curious about whether there will be some sort of sizing. Google Glass's growth in design has been tremendous. Some of the original Glass prototypes were basically phones mounted to your head. Eventually, there will be attachable prescription lenses for those who need glasses to see. In the coming months, when Glass rolls out to developers, we'll see a new phase from Google in design. Google's only flagship hardware product so far has been Nexus Q, which was removed from the Play Store a few months after launch. Will Glass be a Nexus product? Will they begin selling it after Google I/O 2013? Will Glass make it for prime time before other head-mounted displays?
Makes me see what I want to see.